Morning, everyone. Ness here with Daily Profits, and today the overall market is down. As you can see, Nasdaq just been it's been down since it started trading this morning. As you can see, it's underneath that 200 moving average, and it's been just bouncing and getting rejected, pop, rejection, pop, rejection, and now it's just holding underneath that 200 moving average and just pulling back and going down, pulling back and going down. So basically, what I'm looking for this morning, and it's probably a test to the lows, which is like 64. It's at 72. Market's about to open in about 10 minutes. So probably looking for some quick scalps. It definitely near the 1500 level, and the 5-day low is at 1520, 15,020. So it's coming down, but we do have FOMC minutes today at 2 o'clock. So just want to see what it wants to do. But just looking for some quick scalps to the downside because overall the market is down. The overall direction of it is down, and as you can see, and it's still underneath the 200 moving average, and just using those moving average to pop and then push down, pop and push down. So we'll see what it do when the market opens. If it starts moving up, then I might take a quick scalp for the high day break for maybe a retest towards the 100 or this 200 moving average, which is at 0.98, 15098. Maybe a retest and then probably fell. And if it fails to the downside, then I'll go ahead and add size, looking for that 1500, 15,000 test, and try to get some quick profits off of it. That's basically the plan for me. Either way it goes, I'm definitely looking to get into a position. You know, it go up, it go down. As long as it's moving one way or the other, I would definitely want to get into some type of position. I was going to start off with about one contract and then see where it goes from there. All right, market's about to open. As you can see, pre-market low, a higher low, and another little higher low. So it's trending. So for the break of this line, we might get a continuation to the downside, or like I said, just get a pop. So we'll see what happens. Just moving my stop to break even, so I can't lose on this trade. Just quick scalps and seeing where it wants to go. There's a lot of support at the bottom around the 40s and the 50s. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, like I said, stop me out. Just testing it. See, break below that this little line, so I want to see another rejection for it to go down some more. And for this 1 minute candle to close, 1 minute candle. See what happens. So you got some buying coming in. Low, nice low right here. YM is moving higher. See, we get a break of 100. The Nasdaq is popping up. Get some quick scalps. So you get that continuation. Here we go. See, it popped up right to that 200 moving average. As you can see, it's pulling back now. Just doing some quick scalps. See, nice pop on the YM. It got filled too early, but it's hitting resistance right now. So we should see what happens. coming up on a huge resistance area, which is around that 110 to 120. So I want to see if it gets rejected around this area. As you can see, it's very toppy right here. It's hitting that top level, but it's not breaking it. And it's coming up on that level with low volume. See, volume is going away. So you're not getting those big volume bars on these two green candles. Volume is going away slightly, and you're getting that top here. So you might get a nice little move to the downside. So that's what I'm looking for. Or maybe not. Or they break this area here and then continue and use it as support. So one way or another. So we shall see. But if you look at this 1 minute down here, you get a nice little push and it's a nice little flag going on here. Let's see if it gets rejected or not though. It's above all the moving averages, you know, as you can see. So especially the 200 and the 50 right here. So just want to see what could happen. See if it breaks that 85 level, 15,085. Let's see if that can happen. I want to buy for this continuation and see if we can continue higher. Just moving my stop, looking for a break of high day. If it doesn't, then I can't lose on the trade. Yeah, it failed me. I want to buy again. Just looking for the break of high day. I think I got my stop way too close. Moving my stop above there. Waiting for this candle to close to move my stop up some more. Alright, let's see if we get continuation. Or I'm going to get stopped out. Moved it halfway above this candle. So let's see if we can get a continuation higher. Alright, that's fine with me. Right, we're coming up on 125, which is a resistance level. See that continuation here. Today what I'm doing, I'm just taking quick scalps. You can see I'm just doing one contract. You know, quick scalps. As you can see, it did not drop. It slightly dropped below this 200 moving average here, and then it continued. But if you looked at this 1 minute, you see a nice little pole, and then it flagged. Where's my cursor? So it gives you a nice little flag right here as a consolidation, and then it popped and made a new high. As you can see, this is a 3 bar candle, green, doji, and a red bar. So let's see if it's the rejection that we're getting, because I did say 125-ish, 127 is around resistance area. So as you can see, 30 second, but the 1 minute you see this 3 bar at the top. It's a green bar, a doji, and then followed by a red bar. So let's see where it goes. Seeing if it's going to bounce off this area again, 86, and then this 200 moving average on the 1 minute and a 30-second chart. If it gets rejection, then it could be a quick short setting up for a quick scalp to the downside and even more. But the volume weighted average, the VWAP, is at 89, 15,089. So we have a lot of support around this area, so that's why you're seeing this little bounce right here. Looking for a drop below this area here. I'm going to be very tight on my stop, I would say. Moving my stop above this candle right here. I'm looking for a drop. I see the rejection is coming, so I'm looking for a drop. didn't do what I wanted to do. As you can see, it bounced off of that. But another rejection, I might try one more time on that one. Gotta wait for this 1 minute candle to finish up. Now it's popping up, so this is the high. So can we get a higher low and rejection? That's the question. Seeing if we move down now. Wait for this 1 minute candle to finish up. It did put a higher low, so looking for it to drop. New 1 minute candle, so looking for that 30-second to drop below this. Okay, here we go. Nice. So waiting for it to close now. Got 5 seconds left on it. Waiting for it to close and get a continuation. I'm moving my stop just above break even, so I can't lose on this trade right now. And then I'm looking to add as it's starting to move to the downside. Okay, moving my stop now again. Waiting for this 30-second candle to close, and I'll move my stop to the down. Alright, it might bounce and get me filled right here, but that will be fine. Yeah, like I said, it got me, it filled me. I'm just taking quick scalps. So now what you want to see is if he comes back, I want that 89, that 200 moving average rejection right here. So I want that rejection. If it rejects, I'm definitely going to go ahead and sell one contract for the break of 70 and for continuation. So I'm looking for that rejection of that 200 moving average here, and also, you know, this rejection right here at 86, which is on the 1 minute right underneath that 50 moving average. So here it comes here. Not yet. I want to sell under 70. Waiting for that 1 minute candle to close. About 6 seconds left on it. Alright. So it's just doing a little consolidation here. Watching it. The 5 minute candle is about to open up. See, I like this nice little consolidation. If it consolidates underneath this, you know, and build up for the downside, that's totally fine with me. But I'm watching it. So just once this for that, I want this to get rejected. This 200, which is at 89, and as you can see right here for the 1 minute, it's at 96. So if we get all this rejection coming in, then we're definitely going to get a move to the downside, and hopefully we go ahead and retest this low that we put up, which is at 15,051. As you can see, you know, the price did break below this line. The blue line popped up. It's the higher day, broke below it, tried to retest but failed, and that's when I took a short to the downside, and it's popping here again. So we should see what it wants to do, because as you can see, it's coming down this way. Today is a quick scalp type of day. So break above this low, this higher low, just slightly at 108. Seen here, so it's back above the 200 on the 30 seconds in the 1 minute, and it is above all the moving averages, but it's getting rejected. Want to see if we get a continuation. The real test is going to be around the 120s, which is, you know, 127, 120s, which is a huge area of resistance. But we shall see what it wants to do. Getting a nice pop, getting rejected. Tell by this candle here, big popping in, completely gets rejected. The question is, what happens next? Do we get a continuation, or we get a basic sell off again? Getting some strong buy. Just want to buy for the break of high day and then get a nice little continuation. This is a quick scalp here. See if we can continue. I just moved my stop above break even and I'm gonna move it. Yeah. Just a quick $60. Nice volume came in on this right here. And as you can see, it's getting rejected again around resistance 134. So I wanna sell. Beautiful pop above resistance and then like it gets rejected. So let's see if we can hold and then get a continuation. Like I said, there's not going to be a lot of action today because there is the FOMC minutes at 2 o'clock. So a lot of traders is just going to be waiting for it for that to come out. So that's what I'm doing this morning. So that's why I'm quick scalping it. You know, I'll be the entire morning, just one contract, you know, just one contract, and telling you exactly what I'm seeing and how I'm executing things. You know, like I said, every time I press buy, I have my stop orders, and then I move them as quickly as I see that I'm in profit and it's moving my way. You know, so I won't be having any downturn, but we have about $369. You know, about nine quick trades, $369. Not bad. See, it's bouncing off that 100. So. We get a rejection. So we try to pop and move higher, but it gets rejected. Continue a little bit more to the downside. It does. That will be my 10th trade. Let's see how that happens. Holding above that 100. That 100 level is very significant, you know, especially the whole numbers. It's very, you know, it's very significant. It's holding up there. Let's see if it breaks below it and then continue to the downside. Just keep an eye on it. Nice little 3-bar setup. It hit a high. Now this is a high or low. Waiting for this 1 minute to finish up to see what it wants to do. Taking a short here. It's a quick scalp to the downside. Getting rejection. Get moving my stop break even. So I can't lose on this trade right now. Quick scalp, I would say. I'm gonna move it down to 150 as it's continuing to the downside. You can see it's continuing, so I'm just gonna keep moving my stop. Just one contract. Okay, let's see, we get continuation. So it's at the VWAP, it broke the VWAP right now, so it's continuing to the downside. And I'm just going to keep moving my stop here. Okay, it's coming down some more, moving my stop again. So nice. This was the higher day, and then it just put a lower high with this 3-bar candle. So green bar, doji, and a red bar, and it's moving down. I went all the way down to the 10-second chart, and I was waiting for that break of that 200 moving average. As you can see, beautiful break of the 200 moving average, and a slide down. So basically the 10-second, so waiting for it to continue downside so I can just move my stop. And this is just with one contract. I'm just quick scalping it with this one contract. I might get filled. I might get stop out right here. Let's see. I wanted to get to reject this 9 moving average and continue lower, but there is room all the way down to 80, 15, 80. So let's see if that can take place. Might get filled, might get stopped here, but might not. So it just depends. We'll see. Yep, I got stopped. Okay. But that was a nice little profit here. You see, on just 2 1-minute candles. Enter here at 48, and then I got stopped out at 51. Quick scalping, you know, seeing areas of opportunities and taking advantage of it, you know. And we definitely might see a continuation. So I'm seeing it because it broke this level. It broke this level, that the 100 level, and it's trying to go back above it. But if it fails, then we get a continuation to the downside some more. So it's messing with this 100 level around here. It's 100. See, now it's above it again. See what's sitting at? This is the 100 level. It's testing it. If it breaks, then you can get 87. And then you can get a move back to around the 10 o'clock, which was around the 70s. So we want to see what happens, because it broke the 200 and it's going to try to retest it. If it fails, then we might get a nice continuation. But you have to look up at the 1 minute right here. For this 1 minute, it's above 200 now. So it broke below it, it's above it back, it's back above it. So let's see if we get a rejection. And if it breaks it, if it comes down, then could be a nice little short again. You never know. But this is the market. You have to adjust as you see the price plays out. You have to be able to adjust to things. If you see this, if it does this, I'm going to do this. If it does that, I'm going to do this. And this is part of being a trader. You're not biased on one side or another. You just adjust to what the market is showing you at that moment. Now, $654 in profit. They try to go for the higher day, which is a big resistance. That 140 level, 15140 is a big resistance area. It tried to go. As you can see, it got rejected on the 1 minute right here. It's definitely in an ascending triangle, as you can see. So it's slowly touching, touch, popped above it. Let's see if it settles. This is a 10-second chart. Let's see if it settles and then continue higher. 144 is the high. You can see touch about 140, 175, and then retrace it. So this right here, that 1 minute candle right here, you see it's a hammer. It shows rejection. Let's see if we can get a move to the downside now. Keep my stop pretty tight, and waiting for this 1 minute candle to finish up. Has about 21 seconds on it. Just want to see what it wants to do. On a 10-second chart, it popped back underneath the blue line, the new 1 minute candle. It's using that 21 moving average, which is the orange line, as support right here, as you can see. I want to see if we can break it and continue, like break 123 down, and then maybe test 118. We'll see. I'm going to keep a very tight stop on this. If it's going to move in my direction, I want it to happen very fast. So I already moved my stop. I want it to happen very fast, and I'm moving my stop, seeing if we can get that breakdown here. If not, then looking like we're going to get a break. Looks like we might get it. So let's see here. Okay, coming down. New 1 minute candle. Okay, we got a break. Let's see if we get a continuation though. Quick scalp. I don't want to lose any more than $100 on this one. If it's going to fill me, then it's going to fill me. If it's not, then we just might get a move to the downside. So I'm just going to let this one play out and see what happens. I want to move my stop right at 125 once it breaks. For about a $50 stop loss. I want this to break. Some volume to come in and break below that 190. Right, here we go. Okay, I want to move my stop as it breaks down. Want another candle here. Nice. So I can't lose on this trade no more. Okay, so I'm just gonna see it, let it ride out, and see if we can get continuation to the downside. You see, it's touching this blue right here in the 1 minute, the blue ascending line on the 1 minute. So let's see if it breaks it and continue to the downside, maybe about 105-ish or something like that. But it might not. Now I move my stop so close, I might get stop out, you know, but I can't lose on this trade anymore. So we'll see. I just wanted to drop the low 114 and I'll move my stop down to 114. Here we go. Okay, this is a 10-second this is a 10-second chart, so it's very fast. Wanted to go below 114 and stay below 114 for me to move my stop down. Let's see if we can get that breakdown here. I'm watching the 10 and I'm watching this area here. So just want that 1 minute to drop below this 114 area. If not, you know, I already have my stop, I can't lose. So we'll see. It's rejecting this 200. You see, it's rejecting the 10-second 200 moving average right now. It's getting rejected. As you can see, test it and it popped the low back underneath it. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna just let it ride and see. Oh, see, I got filled. All right, that's not bad. You know, that was a very quick scalp. Very quick. I'm gonna enter right here because I think it's definitely going to break. You see it's holding this area, so I think we're going to get a downside on some nice volume. But I'm moving my stop. As soon as we get this break, I want to move my stop to the downside. Here we go. So we get a continuation. Here we go. Come on, let's continue down. Yeah, moving my stop basically at break even. Looking for it to drop again. 10 seconds. Here we go. Just move my stop. Now I can't lose on this trade. Look. 200. Beautiful move. It's coming down to the VWAP, which is around this 105 area. So let's see if it breaks below 100. And then I'll move my stop down to 100. Just one contract. I'm just scalping the market with one contract. I want to move my stop to 109. So I'm waiting for this nice little pullback until we can get a continuation to the downside. I'm watching this 1 minute here. It's touching this 107 area. I want this 1 minute to drop below 102. Hopefully we can get it, but I want to move my stop just a little bit below 109. I'm looking for that break of 104, 105 for me to move it. Okay, here we go. Moving my stop here. Looking for this break, and then I'll move it again. Might not get it, might get it, but it just depends. Yeah, I got stopped. Great trade though. Great little trade. The thing is, right here is the volume weighted average around that 100 area. Like I said, this is a huge area that people come in and try to buy it. But you know, if it breaks, you see you get support around that area. As you can see, you had support all the way from 1028 around this 100 area. It broke 100 right here at 1049, and then it popped right back above it, and now it's testing it again. It's testing this like 93 to 100 area. So it's something that you can watch. It's worth watching, you know. And then seeing, as you can see, it's pushing back up. So a lot of support around this area here. So, and then pop up, but it's, how many times has it touched? 1, 2, 3. This is around the 4th time. So it's a strong area of support around 100. Now quick scalps towards it, and if it breaks below 100, then I want it to stay below 100 before I can take another trade. Can we get another rejection of this 21 moving average? That's the question. I'm liking what I'm seeing here, but I have to wait. Waiting for this 1 minute candle to finish up, pop down, and then pop, you know, push back all the way up again. 5 seconds on it, and seeing if we can get a move. Get a new 1 minute candle. Taking a short here. Move my stop as soon as we get underneath my area. As soon as we get underneath 100. But if not, then we'll find support, I think. But you never know yet. Okay, I'm gonna move my stop right underneath here. Oh, like I might get filled. Go, man. All right. So after 2 hours of trading, my day is done. So today with $945 in profits after commissions. So that is really good. You know, with just 2 hours of trading, $945, you know. And I took, some minutes off from here and there. I stopped, I thought I was recording when I was taking these trades, but I don't think I was until the last one I took here that pushed me around 945. So basically I'm done, so for 2 hours worth of trading, I made about $945. And I was just trading this off one contract and just scalping the market to the upside, to the downside, areas of resistance, and breakdowns and support. And if you do a calculation here, $945, and say for instance you make that out every single day for 5 days, so it's going 4,700, 4 weeks. Sorry, 4,700. Yeah, 4,700 a week times 4. Basically, you're going to get $18,900 a month. And if you multiply that by 12, and if you are consistent, just making that amount, that's $226,000 for the year. That is great. And I just did this just by scalping the market with just one contract. The entire 2 hours, I was just buying with one contract and selling with one contract. Just one contract. Usually my size is around like 5 to 10, and a little bit more, but just one contract today I wanted because there's the Fed minute that's going to be coming out at 2. So I just wanna, I didn't want to go ahead heavy today, but it was a nice little day, I just scalping, That's why I cannot emphasize enough just how important it is for someone to learn how to invest and trade in the markets. It could be you that I'm talking to, that you are watching this right now, and it is life changing once you learn how to do that. And the best thing is that you don't have to start with a lot of money with trading futures. And you can start with as little as $100 to $500 to trade futures. And you are able to long and short the market whichever direction you want. And this is exactly why I'm showing this to you, to show that it is possible to grow a small account. You just have to have the proper education, and you just have to understand certain price movements in the market. You just have to understand levels. You have to understand where you can get in, where you can get out, and this was just me scalping just one contract the entire day. From 9:30 when the market opened, you can see my buys and sells all the way to around 11, 12 o'clock. Yeah, actually around 12 o'clock was my last trade that I took, and made $945 after commissions and fees. Great day, So please like, follow, and subscribe. If you think the information I'm giving out is important, and I'll continue to upload the videos that I record throughout, the trading day, and see you guys later.